Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I'm Shawn.
Hello, I'm Tennelle.
Tennelle's doing other stuff in the background. Welcome to Pokemon Days, the stream where I do art of a lot of Pokemon, and other people are around and chat with me. And you guys are here and watch it all and enjoy it, hopefully. Currently, it's only Tennelle around, but who knows? Other people might show up later. It's always an open room, so I never know who's going to show up. It's great. I will let you know, I did just wake up. So I might be a little bamboozled here at the beginning. But yes, it's the stream where I draw all the Pokemon. And you know what? The number of Pokemon ever increases to drop. Just less and less Pokemon show up. So, between last stream and this stream, I obviously went ahead and did even more Pokemon because I am unstoppable. So let me go ahead and switch over and show you the ones that I did. That one. That's the correct button. Alright, here we go. So, I did Kling Clang, Beheeyem, Lampent, and Chandelure. Those were done some amount of time ago. Yes, Swooshy, I'm going to finish the whole Pokédex. Not today, but I'm going to do all of them. And then over here on I did even more. These were done yesterday. So I got Haxorus, Mineshow, Golurk, Dragalge, the seaweed dragon, Clawitzer, Goodra, Avalugg, Crabominable, and this guy, Palisand. That's his name. So, fun fact, that actually finished up route level 50. So, boop. Have I done Eevee?
Have you done Eevee, Shawn?
Let me check. Yes. I have done Eevee. I have done Eevee. I have done all the evolutions. They have been done for literally years at this point. You can find all of them at shawnflowers.tumblr.com. Yeah, blah, blah. So anyways, yes, this is every single remaining Pokemon that you could catch before you beat the game and then evolve by level 50. So this is, yeah, that's all of them. It's a lot. It's mostly Megas and a lot of Ice types, if I'm being honest. But hey, that's just how it goes sometimes. If you want to know exactly what Pokemon I have and have not done, I actually have a list down in the description of this video that has a list of all the Pokemon that I have and have not done. You can go down there and you can see which ones I've done. Give me a moment, and I'm actually going to pull it up myself. Alright, boop. Oh, no, come on. There we go. Alright, every single Pokemon listed in purple is one that I have already done. Column A was Route 1, aka all Pokemon that you can catch in all the games, excluding Sword and Shield, that you can catch before the first gym, or trial if you're doing Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. And then you just keep going across. Over here in column P, you can see what they're all labeled. Route 1, Route 2, Route Level 20, which is all the ones before it that can evolve by level 20, yada yada. So I just finished Route Level 50 right here. Which means that we only have one route left, which is Route Post-Game. This is it. This is all the remaining Pokemon. I did go ahead and do Slowbro Mega and Dragonite, so let's go ahead and pull those up because I want to show them off too. Hey look, it's a Mega Slowbro. And regular old Dragonite. Yes, that is a lot of Pokemon that has been done. So let me pull this back up. Those are cool. I'll go over, you'll see more of them in a bit. Coming over here, you can see that my total goal is 1,231 different Pokemon and forms, etc., etc., etc. I have done 1,131, which means there's only 100 that remain. I only have 100 Pokemon left to do. I'm not doing missing now. I'm not doing the error Pokemon because it was a glitch and it's not a real Pokemon. I do have this minus 15 over here, and that is because there are currently 15 Pokemon that will be coming out with the Sword and Shield DLC that do not currently have official artwork yet, which is what I use when I work on all these. So I will not be doing those. So technically, I only have 85 Pokemon left to do. Let's see. Mega, regular, mega, regular, mega. Lots of regulars, megas, legendaries, final evolutions, and ultra beasts. That's pretty much all we got left to do. Error Sands? I'm assuming that's some sort of fan-made Pokemon. Then I'm not doing that. Anyways, yes, so I've got all these Pokemon listed in white are ones that I have not yet done. There's only 85 of them, and technically, all the way down here, we got 4 more Pokemon in Generation Sword and Shield that I also haven't done, which is Urshifu Single and Rapid Strike, Calyrex, and then Zarude. The Rude Dude Monkey Madude. I haven't done those yet either. But the reason I went ahead and did Slowbro Mega and Slowbro Dragonite is for a very specific reason. And that is because if I come back in here and go to Gen by Gen, boop, Generation 1 is finished. Generation 1 is completely done. Dragonite was the last one to do, and they're done.
Yay! Generation 1 is done. Oh my god.
Okay, I guess that's getting cut off a little bit. There we go. There, now you can see the whole thing. The bottom row there does have Mew in it, so I figured you might want to see Mew. How to use Photoshop? I suck at it. Well, I do too. Photoshop sucks and I don't use it. I use Illustrator. Please stop spamming about wanting me to do specific Pokemon. If you want me to do a specific Pokemon, if it's on my list of ones that I'm going to do, aka real official Pokemon, you can donate $5 or more in a chat, a super chat here on YouTube. $5 or more, list the name of the Pokemon you want me to do that is on my list in white, and I'll do that Pokemon next. I know the list is getting increasingly smaller, but if you want to choose who the final Pokemon is, you can just donate for every other Pokemon. And so, past that, I think that's going to be just about it for all of those fun stuffs. I think I'm going to go ahead and get started. I think I've gone over everything. Did I go over everything?
I think.
Okay, I don't know. This is the part where I start drawing, and you guys can just chat amongst yourselves and have fun.
Yeah.
And I, to be honest, when I'm doing the art, I don't really look at the chat a whole lot, because then I'd never get any of the art done. But who knows? I look over every now and again. So again, you can see all the finished Pokemon here at ShawnFlowers.tumblr.com. There is also a link in the description.
We have a plan for what we will do after Shawn finishes the last 100, but that's a secret for now.
It does relate to more Pokemon, though.
Yes, it does.
Also, if you want to see us playing Pokemon games, we are currently doing a Let's Play over on my YouTube channel of Pokemon Shield. And there are only a couple episodes left, so here in quarantine, now's the perfect time to just sit around and binge the whole thing. It's a long time. It's like 60 episodes or something. Anyways, I'm working on Mega Mewtwo X here to start with. So, I know that Tuss donated for Mewtwo a while ago, and seeing as Mewtwo X is nearly the same thing except more swole, I'm just gonna work from that because that just makes sense. Why would I waste my effort when I can make it easy on myself? Always take shortcuts in art. If it's something that no one's going to notice and is going to make your job significantly easier, do it. No, seriously, just do it. When I'm done, I'm moving on to Digimon. Oh, if only. I would feel like I need to catch up on Digimon, though. I haven't watched any Digimon in quite a long time. All right, so how do I want to go about this? He's got a swoopy-doo there. Oh, my computer's chugging. It can't take having all these files open at the same time.
Like, why?
Get out of here. Okay. Photoshop. So, shocking no one, that file that has all of Generation 1 in it is a very big file. And that's not even the biggest file on my computer. Not by a long shot. No, that would be the file that has all the Pokemon in it. Every single one. And I'm not going to show that off right now. Maybe I'll show that off near the end. But I want to get working. I want to get to work. So that's what I'm going to do. Get back to work. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, I just woke up. And that's mainly because, hey, I've got nowhere to go. And so we just stay up late because we're not tired. And we have nowhere to go in the morning. So we just stay up and we keep working on stuff. And then we stay up and keep working on stuff. And then we stay up and keep working on stuff. And then we look out the window and realize that the sun has risen.
And we're like, oh, well, guess it's time to sleep.
Or keep working.
Yeah.
But hey, it doesn't matter because all of our videos are automated. The only difficult part is these streams where, you know, we come to you live. Someone's saying sleep is useless. Only kind of. All right. Oh, unfortunately, this Mewtwo does not get to keep that particular tail. So get out. All right. Now, I don't think I'm alone in this assessment, but I think most people, I mean, I could be very wrong here, but I think most people, if they had to choose one of the two Megas, they choose Mega Mewtwo Y, the small one that looks sleek and has a convenient handle for carrying. Over this Mewtwo, which is just very swole. Oh! Look at that! Smudge Mellow has donated $5 for Keldeo because why not?
Nice.
That's a good enough reason for me.
And Keldeo's one you haven't done, right?
I'm pretty sure. I think I've done one form. Let's double check. Yes.
All right.
All right, yeah, I have Keldeo and Keldeo Resolute. So, I guess, Smudge Mellow, do you want just regular Keldeo or do you want the Resolute form? And if you don't choose, I'm going to assume it's the regular. And don't feel like you need to donate more dollars. Just say something in the chat and I will do so. So what's going to happen is I'm going to finish up this Mewtwo and then we're going to switch over to doing that one. Thank you very much. Regular. Okay. I will do the regular form of Keldeo. Good. I prefer that because I haven't done either of them. So I want to do the one form so that I can get practice before I do the other form. Did any of that make any sense? Or am I just speaking words into the ether? Well, I know I'm doing that. My co-host isn't even paying attention to me.
Sorry, what?
I asked questions of, did anything I just say make any sense? Or am I just spewing words into the ether? And you're just sitting over there
you know,
not listening at all.
I was not listening. Sorry. Hi, chat. How's it going?
All right. Mega Mewtwo, the lines on your face are much more extreme than they used to be. I like how Mega Mewtwo gets super swole, but his actual, like, his head stays the same, and so does his teeny tiny little neck. It's like, yes, I'm swole. Just not my neck. Only the muscles on my arm get big. Now, I know a couple of people, because I do art off stream, I know a lot of people are really sad that they don't get to see Pokemon being done, and I'm so close to the end. So what I am actually fairly tempted to do is just stream a lot more.
Stream whenever you feel like doing Pokemon?
Yeah, even if it's like in the middle of the night. Hey, that means people that can't normally visit the stream could also watch. I don't know if those streams will necessarily all be voice chat, or voiced, or if I'll just be turning on music or something like that. I don't know. That's something I'm going to play by ear.
Yeah.
But seeing as I'm so close, I'm thinking I might do that in the future. And by the future I mean this week and possibly next week. And then I'm going to be just about done with all Pokemon.
Yeah.
With the speed that I am moving, I think I'll be just about done at that point. So last night, I actually had to do a little bit of research on Mr. Mega Mewtwo here. because you can't really tell in this artwork, but these two like shoulder pad things actually do connect in the back. It's weird, but that's how it do. Okay, I can't stand this pink anymore. It's not working for me. It needs to go. That's better. That looks just awful. Which is what I was kind of going for. Actually, what if I extended it up a little bit more? Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. And do something like that. So yeah, for those people who have not seen this before, as you can tell, I'm not technically drawing any of these pieces. Instead, what I do is I just make shapes, and I cut shapes out of other shapes to make the shapes that I want and place them all on top of each other. And you can actually get a very similar effect by just cutting out pieces of paper. Cut out a bunch of circles and squares and pieces of paper and just lay them on top of each other, and you can get a very similar effect in a non-digital form. Alright, and now I need to do his weird neck tube.
It's not Mewtwo without his neck tube.
Fun fact, this particular form of Mewtwo has 2 neck tubes.
Why?
I don't know, man.
Why though?
Because they go to his shoulder pads.
Do they?
Yes, they do. Look at
Oh,
that
I
art.
like that.
There's 2 of them, one on either side of his head, and they go into his shoulder pads from his jaw. Because, I don't know, he's roiding out and he needs blood flow to get from his shoulders.
What does a dissected Mewtwo look like?
A mess?
A nightmare?
He really needs all that blood flow going directly from his brain into his new swole arms. Who knows? Your mom's gonna force you to eat potatoes. Well, it depends on how those potatoes are made, because some potatoes are good.
I would say most potatoes are good.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if it's mashed potatoes, mwah. Magnifique. Especially if they're homemade. Which, I mean, most are. Not all, but I feel like most mashed potatoes are homemade. Alright, so now I'm just adding in his new tail because it's a special tail that flips back up and around. So it's visible. Boop. Now, where do I place this tail so it looks like it's his tail and not connected to something else? I don't know if I like that. Nah, I think I'm just going to delete his tail. It's not working for me. It's gone. It's over. And with that, I think that's a finished Mewtwo. Mewtwo Mega X. Mewtwo's these days and their special tails. Someone's like, no, the tail. It just doesn't look good in this format, I don't think. Because it's directly from the front. It would just look awkward if I tried to shove it in there. So, that tail don't exist no more. Alright. What am I doing? Oh, I know what I'm doing. Okay. Alright, I'm good. I'm good. I figured it out. Just had a slight blank there, but it's cool. It's all good. How are you? Boop. All right, time to go get some art. Everybody. Art, 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 art. 6:37. Then we're going to Mewtwo again. Because now we need Mega Mewtwo. Why? It's kind of cute. And Godzilla.
Oh, yeah, that is what he is, isn't he?
Oh, 100%. He's definitely just supposed to be a big old kaiju.
Oh.
Except he's like 5.5 feet tall. So, not actually super ridiculously huge or anything. But that's okay. Not everyone can be the tallest there ever was. Though I will say it was shocking that Tyranitar did not get a Gigantamax form in this generation. Because he is the traditional giant monster. It's like, how did the Pokemon team not give him a Gigantamax form? Unless they're saving it for the DLC. But like, come on, guys. Alright, time to make ourselves a little pony, a little pony. Okay. Do I do this pony from the front? Or I think he'll probably look better from the side. And just because My Little Pony's the season series is over doesn't mean it's gone. Yeah, I'm thinking the side as well. It's like, I think I could do it from the front. I just think he's going to look better from the side. Is that a mane? I always thought that was like a horn crown. I could be wrong, though. Tennelle, opinion.
Yeah.
This blue part,
Uh-huh.
are those hard or are those fluffy? Because I always saw them as like, he's got like this crown around his head. Like they're solid, made of bone or something.
You know...
And someone's like, I thought it was just really bushy eyebrows.
I don't know what most Pokemon are made of. So...
Okay, I mean, I guess that's fair. Most people, for some reason, didn't expect Jigglypuff to be covered in a layer of fur.
Yeah. I don't know. I would say its eyebrows would be my immediate thought, but the way they're shaded makes them look harder compared to like the mane of fur he's got on his head.
Mm-hmm. Plus the fact that this is the same coloration as his hooves makes me think that it's supposed... It just automatically...
They don't have like the shine on it. Like something...
I guess that's true. But like just the same coloration correlates in my mind that it's the same. Like, same material. But at the same time, I've never actually watched this movie. The movie that this one shows up in, so who knows, maybe it's more obvious if you watch the movie, and then it's like, oh yeah, no, that's definitely hair. Wake up! It's a lovely day. Such a perfect day to chase the clouds away. Wake up! The reason I'm singing that is because this is D'Artagnan.
Oh, yeah.
He's the Pokemon D'Artagnan from the Three Musketeers. Because Pokemon needed to put the Spanish story of the Musketeers in New York City for some reason. Okay. You dare me to make the eyebrows extra thick. Have you not seen how thick those eyebrows already are?
If they're any thicker, they'll take over his whole head.
A wonderful day. A beautiful day. Alright. So this is the part where I get to formulate his eyebrow crown, because it definitely wraps around his head. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one is already off of his head? Oh my goodness. Alright, okay. Bigger then. This one just goes behind. And then he's got like 2 more. Are these even going to be visible? Who knows? But they're getting in there. Okay. Put that on there. Boop, boop, boop. Fuse those together, bring this to the front, chop it out. It's like magic. The spell you got on me, it's like magic. Gonna be like falling in love. Falling in love now. Gonna feel like falling in love with you. It's like magic. He looks like a clown. Without his hair and his horn, he looks like a clown. Hi there, kids!
Oh no. I mean, he kind of is clownish anyway.
I heard that someone was having a birthday. Don't be rude. Was that to me? Or to someone in chat? I don't know. Okay. Alright, time to add his high levels of hair. Hair game is strong in this pony. Actually, I think I want... I don't even know if that's the correct shape for what I want. Not really. This is better. Give me that. No. Get out of here. Give me the other piece. Thank you. Whoops. Give me that. Zoop. And voila, just like that, we already got the majority of his front hair floof done.
Nice.
All right. Gonna grab this, chop that part out, delete that. Okay. Going well so far. compress. By the power of reusing shapes, you save so much time and effort. 100%, 10 out of 10, would recommend. Yep. Bump. Dump. Bump. Ba-dum. Bum. Bum. Ba-dum. Ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-ba-dum. Ba-da-da-dum. That should be 200 pieces. Okay. Okie dokie. No, that one. Yeah. That's what I want. Bum 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 ba da da bum 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 bum. Mr. Sandman. Do 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 do. But do 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 do. But do 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 do. But do 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 do. Ba da da da. Ya da 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 da. Da 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 da. Why am I singing Mr. Sandman?
I don't know. It's just one of those days. Where you sing Mr. Sandman on stream.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Because it's happened, so that's clearly what kind of day it is.
Yep.
And like that. Alright, I think I got most of the major shapes down, so now I just go through and get shadows in spots that I feel like are good spots for shadows that help exemplify the form and bring it into the third dimension. boop. One of my friends growing up was obsessed with the Fairly Odd Parents. Oh, watch out. He's swinging in with a conversation that came out of nowhere. And Tennelle's still not listening. Ah! I'm trying to have a conversation with you, and you're not listening
sorry,
at all.
I'm watching a video and it's cute. I just woke up a few hours ago too, so I'm still in the stage where I'm looking at the internet and not really paying attention to anything. I'm sorry, what would you like to talk about?
No, it's fine. It's dead now. The conversation is dead and gone.
Oh. Do you want to tell me about it anyway?
No.
Oh.
Okay, fine. I said that I had a friend that was obsessed with the Fairly Odd Parents when I was growing up.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
Don't know. Dude was just a big fan of it, I guess.
I mean, it has its moments. For sure.
Just one of his favorite shows. And okay then.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a bad show.
No. It's just a very unique show.
Very loud.
Oh, by the way, I know people like cats or whatever, but don't talk about the new cat the new cat book that was spoiled in chat or anything, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
It comes out literally tomorrow. Just wait. Well, honestly, you should wait like a week before you talk about it, but you know. At least pretend you haven't looked at the leaks.
Yeah. Anyways, Keldeo is done.
Oh, look at him. Weird eyebrow crown boy.
Yup.
Unicorn.
It's a My Little Pony, Tennelle.
Yeah.
Just call it a My Little Pony. Anyways, we get to move on to another Mewtwo. This Mewtwo.
Last one, right?
Yes, this is the last Mewtwo.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. And this one looks very different from any other Mewtwo. Because its tail comes out of its head.
Oh
no! So terrifying. Give me this one again. No, come back. Don't go all the way up there. I need you down here. Front and center, young man. I'm Mewtwo. Yes, you're younger than me. You're a young man. There's no need to feel down. I said young man.
Ah.
Let's get rid of this big old ugly schnoz you got. Because now you're going to get a cute little kawaii desu schnoz. Did I say that out loud? I guess I did. delete these. Because I need these horns back again. But I need to make them thinner. Uh-oh. No. Object transform reflect. Thank you. Crop that down. Reflect it over. Ooh, nope. I want the shadow. Give me the shadow. Helps define that these horns are coming out of his head, which is what I'm going for. Different eyes. Anyone with a vehicle that makes loud noises when it drives around should be fined.
Noise pollution, man. Bring it down. Get it out of here.
Don't people know that other people are trying to work?
Maybe they don't. Probably don't even consider it.
Probably not. Probably would be even louder.
Huh?
They would probably be even louder if they knew.
No, you don't know that.
No, I don't.
You're just assuming the worst.
I am. All right. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Oh man, Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out this week, right?
Yep,
Good.
it certainly does.
I'm so excited.
Real question, will we be able to acquire it day one?
Yeah.
That's the question on everyone's minds here at the flower shop. I don't know.
The flower shop. Yeah.
The garden. Hi, that otter thing. How are you?
Welcome to the stream.
Would that make Perry a weed? Is that a weed?
I think she's a weed.
Yeah.
That seems pretty fitting title for her.
I would agree. Perry's our cat, by the way, if anyone is not aware.
Oh, Peridot.
Hecha. Hacha. As Princess Peach would say.
Yep.
Alright, so this particular Mewtwo has thinner shoulders.
He's a bit of a scrawny boy.
Yup.
More of an egghead.
Yup.
Like, literally.
And they also have a convenient carrying handle on the top of their head.
You're not wrong.
Yup. You just pick them up. Carry them
Sling
over.
him over your shoulder.
Carry them over to your friend's house. Plug them in. You can play with your friends. Just like a
GameCube.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like a GameCube. Julian's visiting Avery. Like at his house.
Oh,
Look at that.
that's really cool. Julian!
Julian and Avery are friends.
Good. Anyone else's stream silent? Shouldn't be. It's probably a problem on your end. Sorry to say. Now how to get this carrying horn to look correct? That is the question of the day.
What's that?
How to get this carrying horn to look
Correct.
correct.
With a little magic and a lot of luck and wishing on a star.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get on that.
That's my professional advice.
When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. I have the best singing voice. Heh.
You something.
Alright, I'm actually going to move this particular Mewtwo's head down a little bit. Because it just works better that way. 10 out of 10. Clap, clap, clap.
Clap, clap, clap. Just the words, though, not actual clapping. Could you imagine being in an auditorium and instead of clapping, everyone just yelled the words clap?
Clap, 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 clap.
Clap, clap, clap.
Bravo, bravo.
Clap, 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 clap.
No, and then you figured out how to make bravo noises with your hands.
Oh.
You gave me a silly question, and I threw an even
What
sillier.
would bravo noises with your hands sound like?
I don't know. You got to figure it out. I gave you a quandary. You need to figure it out.
Oh, God. See, okay. I'm imagining that, you know, you've got some stock footage of, like, a whole auditorium clapping and yelling bravo.
Okay.
But for every time there's a clap, you instead put the word bravo, and every time someone bravos, you hear a clap.
Ooh, I like it. It's so chaotic and makes no sense.
It's very chaotic.
And incredibly disconcerting.
Yeah, it would just be a room of people screaming bravo.
Bravo!
Like rapidly, a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then very few claps.
I like this. I like this a lot.
I am frightened by the idea of it, honestly.
You brought it up.
Yeah,
You
that doesn't mean I can't be frightened by it.
fair. That is 100% fair. Easy breezy.
Something or other?
Something like that.
Ew, what's wrong with his toes?
Oh, you just now noticed his toes?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't look at his toes.
What the hell, Game Freak?
Yeah, just don't look at them.
Why are they like that?
They can't hurt you if you don't look at his toes.
Oh, I'm looking at them and they're hurting me.
Well, you brought this on yourself.
No, I didn't.
You're not supposed to look at his toes. Don't talk. Don't bring it up. He's
Does he
very
keep his power stored in there? They look like little juice sacks.
little pustules.
Yeah.
Don't talk to him about his toes. He's very sensitive about his toes,
He
okay?
should be. They're nasty.
Oh.
Tobine's gone wrong. Tobine's gone very wrong.
You made it worse. Juice sacks. Thanks, Tennelle. Sensitive toes. I mean, that's why he levitates. He can't stand on his toes. They just like
no, absolutely not. They would just
they'd pop.
yeah.
And just like juices would go everywhere.
Yeah.
Maybe they're filled up with like grape juice.
Yeah. No, definitely not.
Anyways, this got weird.
Yeah. Yeah, but it literally is. It's like a toe bean, but with no foot to go with it. It's just toe beans. Do not like.
No.
Fizzy Dizzy Studios says, I just came back from lunch. What the heck is everyone talking about? It's okay.
Don't.
Fizzy Dizzy.
You don't want to know.
Yeah, it's best you don't ask. Imagine they squish like water balloons when he walks. Yeah. Well, no. They wouldn't squish them. You know how when you have like a water balloon and you like flick it and it like. Yeah. It's like that.
They're just constantly jiggling.
You know what? It's a rule of the internet you shouldn't talk about feet or toe beans.
Yeah.
Well, no. You can talk about toe beans. You can't talk about feet. I think this sits on that line. We should probably drop this conversation.
Imagine having a water balloon fight, but with his toes.
So wait, do you throw him toes first at someone?
This is the quality content we come here for.
Oh, but wait,
Right,
no,
chat?
no. That's why he's got that handle on his head.
Oh!
Swing him around.
Right!
And
Of course.
toss him. We figured it out, guys.
He's like a Legend of Zelda creature. With, like, his exploding pustule toes. Like...
Which one?
Demise. Or the
oh,
imprisoned.
yeah, the imprisoned.
Yeah. Just
exactly
poof.
like the imprisoned.
So you grab him by the handle, and you just swing him around, and pop his toe beans on people. All right, we're moving on to Tyranitar now.
Godzilla!
Godzilla!
Every day we stray further from God.
This is getting totally out of hand.
Now. Well, yeah, it's got to be out of hand because it's on your toes.
Yes. I love it. All right, Tyranitar.
Do you do him from the front? You can totally do him from the front.
Oh, 100%. I'm going to do him from the front. I was just interrupted briefly with a text. I was laugh crying, but now I'm just crying. What have you done? Well, we made some funny jokes. That's obviously what we did.
Okay, so an Easter cat instead of an Easter rabbit. Yes, I like the idea of them being a calico, but instead of a tabby, they're just like a dilute. So use like soft pastel calico colors. And you could even make it, you know, like not realistic at all. And just give them like maybe like a little pink fur and...
Did someone call him an alien?
What? Tyranitar?
Now I'm confused. Now they're saying something about the Illuminati. Okay, I have no idea what they're talking about.
Alright.
Because he's definitely an irradiated lizard that got very big and now has nuclear powers.
Listen, we've all been in quarantine. Our senses of humor have declined considerably. That otter thing, you've never said anything more true. I can't tell you how many times during this whole thing where I've gone onto Twitter and the first funny thing I see, if it was something I would just scroll past normally, has been the funniest shit to me.
Y'all need help.
Y'all need Jesus.
Nah, just help.
Just help. I'm giving Avery a typewriter.
Okay.
I think he would like it.
Okay.
Avery, I already have that.
How many times have you had that?
He gave me an incense burner.
Oh, isn't that the thing you gave me?
Yeah.
So you don't have that.
Well, no, because I've bought it since. So
Okay.
I've had multiple pass through my hands at this point. I'm trying to get new things, guys.
Ugh. Things with snouts. Why do you exist?
These streams are how I keep track of the days. Same. I mean, we actually have a list of things that we get done on a daily basis, so that's kind of how I keep track. That and Animal Crossing. I'm like, what day is it? Oh, well, my Animal Crossing game says it's Monday, so I guess it's Monday. Ooh, you're drawing noise from Tweewee? That's fun.
That's probably kind of difficult.
Yeah. Fun in a, oh god, Godspeed
sort of way.
Yeah. I love the noise in Tweewee, but ooh, it would have to be a big old study session for me to sit down and draw them. If that makes sense. Sky just gossiped about you.
How dare Sky? I haven't been around.
Sky says you're really into slice of life movies.
Oh. I didn't tell them that.
She just assumed. And then when I said, yeah, he likes them, she's like, oh, how does everyone else know so much more about Shawn than I do? So.
I told one of our villagers that I like slice of life movies.
Did you?
I did.
Huh. Well then.
But
interesting. The gossip chain has begun.
yeah, clearly. But I definitely didn't tell Sky that. I don't know if I've had more than one conversation with Sky. Because I'm going to be honest here, guys. I've started to lose interest in Animal Crossing. I assumed it was going to happen at some point, and it started happening.
You might come back to it eventually.
Oh, yeah. It's not like I think
you're done forever.
Yeah. No.
Well, I think it'd be a little different if you had an island all your own.
Yeah, I think that would definitely make a bit more of a difference. But because we're sharing an island, it does make it a little bit different. Being player 2, you just don't get anywhere near as much stuff as the player 1 does. And I mean, it's not like I don't get access to all this stuff, because Tennelle and I collaborate, and it's like, oh, hey, do you want this thing? And I'll be like, yeah, sure, I'd love to have that thing. And then she'll make it for me or something like that. But it's still kind of frustrating not being... Like Tom Nook doesn't give me any of the DIYs.
You say that, but also it's very frustrating to be player 1 and not having the DIYs that you've taken. Because, like, I don't have the iron bed frame, I don't have the full-length mirror. I can't make either of those two things, and I really want both of those two things.
Well, then you can just... you could just boot me up.
Yeah, but, like, then I have to do that. Apparently,
Oh,
another
wow.
update to the game was released today to slow the flow of eggs.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Also, welcome, whoever joined us.
Someone joined us?
It's a Tuss, but we cannot hear you.
Oh. Well, hi, Tuss. Even if we can't hear you. Yet. Quick, everybody gossip about how awesome Tuss is.
Tuss is pretty awesome.
But we can never let them know.
She says Discord is loading.
Okay.
Hello?
There we go. Now we can hear you. Oh, shoot. I hope she didn't hear the things we were saying about how awesome she is.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
How dare you?
How's it going?
How's it going? I just had dinner.
Nice.
I got about 5 more things in the mail.
Yeah?
Yeah. Nothing bad. It's just like they're sending me the same thing over and over again, and I'm just like, I get it.
I got it. Right? This is it, right?
And everything is in acronyms, and I'm just like, what does this mean? Tell me.
Tell me in layman's terms, please.
So yeah, I have to actually call somebody tomorrow and
Ugh. Phone calls.
phone calls.
Phone calls are the worst,
I did
honestly.
a phone call with a doctor this morning. It went fine, but I kind of was like, I wish we could just do it this way all the time, because you don't do anything, buddy. I just go in and sit there and be like, hello, what have you been doing? Oh, this. Oh, cool. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Well, this is a good conversation. Talk to you next Monday.
Also, my internet has been the worst for the past couple of days.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
that is not good.
We think it's because, you know, like everybody in the vicinity is home and
Also using it?
yeah, but I've noticed that once I'm in a call, I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
But no websites want to load or anything.
Weird.
I've kind of been noticing over the past couple days that it feels like something similar is happening to me as well.
Really?
It's like, it's not like things aren't loading, but it feels like a noticeable difference of
Just slower.
how quickly things are loading in.
We actually used it in D&D because we use Roll20 where it rolls it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And my rolls weren't loading.
Oh.
Oh, no.
All of a sudden it rolled it 4 times. And my DM was like, we're just going to say that Lunari just beat the heck out of this thing. Because my first roll killed it.
Oh.
Suddenly goes crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
is
pause, and then a wild fervor.
It wasn't abnormal for her to do, so... And it added to a little bit of plot stuff that happened, so... Because one of the party members was, like, standing right next to her, and he was like, are you okay?
So you want to talk about it?
And she was just like, that was fun, wasn't it? You're like, okay. Are you done?
You good now?
For now. Oh, by the way, Tess, before you got here, I have done the other 2 Mewtwo's.
I saw that. When I was trying to load in, I was like, oh, he did the Mewtwo's without me.
I did. And we talked about the Topustules on Mega Mewtwo Y.
We don't need to talk about it again.
I just need to bring it up that it was a conversation piece that we had.
It was.
They're very strange designs on both of them.
Yeah.
his little handle on his head. You know.
Mm-hmm. Carrying case. It's just like a GameCube.
Yeah.
You can just pick them up and carry them over to your friend's house.
Yeah. Just why that one is superior.
I mean, it is. This other one's gross and knobbly. And fighting type. Ugh.
Very true.
That's just inherently worse. I would say that fighting type is my least favorite type, just in concept.
Mm-hmm. I don't like fighting steel types. Because I feel like I have to have... If I don't have a fire or a fighting, then I'm just screwed.
Yeah. I mean, you can also use Earthquake.
Yeah. But
Earthquakes kill Lucario's dead.
I had that issue, though, in Shield. I didn't have a fire type. And I didn't have a fighting type. And then towards the end of the game, there's a lot of steel.
Yeah.
Like, why you do this to me?
Yeah,
I think I
thank
had
goodness
one
we
fight.
actually... Yeah, thankfully we picked up our Legion, and otherwise we would have had some troubles too. You know, I think Godzilla's just about done.
Gojira?
Gojira! So, I don't know if you know anything about Magic the Gathering.
Not really.
Okay. Well, the latest set that's going to be coming out this month, they are doing their first, not their first, but like the biggest crossover event they've ever done with another media franchise.
Oh.
And they're doing it with Godzilla.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, this particular new world that we're going to is just overrun with giant monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me excited. I love big beasties.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people like the idea of the
Yeah.
big beasties and stuff. And so I think there's like 19 cards in the game that are having special promo like versions of the cards that are named something different, like named after a specific Godzilla or Mothra or
monster
or something,
Mm-hmm.
and like new art for it. But otherwise, the card is identical to what it is in the original. Like it still functions as though it's the original card in the game. And a lot of the Magic the Gathering idiots are butthurt because how dare there be honest to God official Godzilla in my fantasy game? Now excuse me while I play with my not Robin Hood as he's running around with this not Zeus character, and we're gonna beat people to death with not shoot, what is the sword? Excalibur.
Yeah, not Excalibur.
This is just
Too far.
how dare they call it an actual thing as compared to just an homage to the thing.
Right.
And it's just really silly. It's like, guys,
You know how people get, though, about that kind of stuff. You see people who are just like, why is there a black person here in this fantasy game? That's not realistic. I'm gonna go fight the dragon. And I'm just like...
What? Really? What kind of mental gymnastics are you doing, bud?
it's like, I don't care because these are just alternate, like, art of, like, official cards. They even have the real name listed underneath the new fake Godzilla name. It's just an aesthetic thing. It's not like Godzilla is literally in the game. It's just an alter of the card. It's silly. And people are angry because these are like official cards, because Magic has done like unofficial
Joke sets.
unofficial joke sets and stuff, and crossovers with My Little Pony, because they're both owned by Hasbro, and I actually have the My Little Pony cards. I can see them sitting across the room in their little case. And those are joke cards, and you can't play them in any official format. But people are angry because these Godzilla cards, you can play them in an official format, and how dare they?
Awful.
People are also angry because there's a new otter card and it's already banned in some people's favorite format. And they're like, how dare you ban this cute otter? And I'm not talking about that otter thing.
Well, she's
Anyways.
gonna get banned for all these puns, so.
Yes.
But yeah, there's so many monsters, like cool monsters in the Godzilla universe. So that's cool.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed King of Monsters, the recent Godzilla movie that came out.
Okay. I've not honestly watched any.
Y'all should see that one. Oh, you just did it. Hold on a second.
What?
Nothing. That movie is it's one of those like ridiculous, silly movies, but it's fun.
Okay. I think I watched like the super serious American Godzilla remake that came out in
Matthew Broderick.
No, like
That's
20.
That's not serious.
No, the super serious one that came out in like 2015 or something.
Oh yeah, where Godzilla was only in it for about 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, that one.
That made me so sad. No, the new ones seem to be like they understood that people were sad about that, and most of the movie is monsters doing things. Not just Godzilla, but King Ghidorah and what's his face? I can't remember. The pterodactyl.
Oh, look at that. I think they've actually shown off all the cards now. Whoa.
And Mothra, because she's so pretty.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, here, I'm going to show these off. So, these are the Godzilla cards. Like, they honestly look really cool because they just look really cool. And I could be wrong, but I feel like they got mostly only... no, I think I'm wrong. Never mind.
Ooh. Rodan, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
King Ghidorah is my favorite. I'm very basic, but I love my three-headed dragon.
So, like, these cards are... Like, these top 5 cards, I can easily point out. Let's see. BioQuartz Space Godzilla is actually Brokos, Apex of Forever. So, like, it's just a different card with a different frame on it. Oh, this set also is doing alternate art with comic book artists. And that also looks amazing. Like, honestly, I don't care much about Godzilla, so if I were to, like, spend the extra money to get the alternate art of these cards, I'd try to get some of these comic book style cards instead. Mm-hmm. Because they're very pretty. All right. Enough of talking about Magic the Gathering. Let's get back to Pokemon.
Back to Pokemon!
Pocket Monsters. All right.
Same, Otter. I don't know anything about Magic, but anytime I'm shown the cards, I'm like, oh, that's pretty.
Oh, yeah. They do good work getting artists with... Like, they have a very specific art style that they go for, which is the high fantasy, fairly realistic. But in recent years, as in, like, the last year or two, they've tried to branch out and have, like, alternate arts that are a little more experimental, and they can hire other people to get in here and do some art for them as well, which I appreciate greatly. like recently they got the original concept artist for Final Fantasy to come in and do a card.
Ooh.
Okay, I need to pull it up because it's gorgeous. Okay, so this is the art of the art that went on the card. It's beautiful, and unlike what Magic usually does.
Show me stream.
There we go. Now it should be on the stream.
Ooh.
Yeah, isn't that pretty?
I love how that's colored.
Oh yeah, and so this is what the actual official normal artwork looks like, and then they switch it over to that artwork. Shock and surprise, this particular version of the card goes for like $200 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because people are like, yes, that's pretty. I like that. Give it to me. Alright. I keep getting distracted.
That happens.
Well, guess what? Because Tyranitar is done. Ah! Zekrom!
Mm-hmm.
I see what you're doing there.
Oh.
I actually had a different one in there, and then I looked up and I was like, oh, you just did it.
Ha! Who did you ask for?
Keldeo.
Ah.
Keldeo was actually donated for.
Oh.
Indeed. Alright, well, I guess I'm doing Zekrom then.
I have a stuffed animal of Zekrom that I got when the Black and White was doing tour things to different malls.
Oh. You know,
And I named him Zac Efron.
actually no. I was about to say, you know, I think I should have put Reshiram and Zekrom in earlier, but no. No, you catch your legendary right as you get to the end of the game. So never mind. It's in the right spot. I guess we're doing Zekrom now. Instead of Mega Tyranitar, Mega Sharpedo, and Mega Camerupt.
No more Mega. Until after this.
Alright, well, I'm going to place these arts, and then I will make a new file so I can do that.
Shawn has done Toxtricity.
I have.
Yep.
I've done every form of Toxtricity. Not every form has been shown off yet, though.
My computer is so slow. Trying to get it for them, but
Trying to... Like, I know that the amped form has been shown off. I don't remember if the low-key form has been shown off yet. Actually, I have my list right here. Let me see. Low-key. Low-key. Yeah, low-key should have been shown off by now. Yeah, so both of the regular forms have been shown off. The Gigantamax form, though, I believe is still hidden. It'll be shown off in tomorrow's episode of the Pokemon Shield Let's Play. So if that's something you're excited for, let me know.
yes. I'm catching up. I'm at the Leon battle.
Leon!
Leon!
You're at the end of the game
Yeah.
before we get to the post game. All right. So you requested Zekrom. So many megas still. Okay. Okay. All right. Man, Zekrom, what's up with your face?
Zekrom's cool.
Mm-hmm. I like both Zekrom and Reshiram. I think they're both sweet.
Yeah.
I think that both black and white are perfectly viable versions of that generation to play. I will say I always get confused as to which legendary you get in which game.
Yeah.
Because, like, well, in the one you get the black one and the other you get the white, but I don't remember if the black one gets you the black legendary or if the black one gets you the white legendary. Doesn't really matter to me.
It's white that you get Zekrom. I know that just because I wanted Zekrom and I got white.
Yeah, so it's backwards from what you think. White gets you the black one, and black gets you the white one.
Mm-hmm.
Which is perfectly fine to me.
I always liked Zekrom's jet turbine butt.
I've got an entire generator in my butt. Slaps Zekrom's butt. This butt can hold... This dragon can hold so many volts.
And it's pretty with the black and blue.
Yeah.
It powers up.
Oh my goodness, I didn't realize that Mega Metagross actually gets 8 arms. Holy crap.
Oh.
He's got like 4 more arms in the back, pointing backwards. Well then. Just gotta keep doubling the limbs. Can't wait until they introduce Mega Megas. Ultra Megas. That are just like...
Isn't that kind of what the Gigamax is?
Gigantamax? Sort of.
Yes, words.
And Metagross just has like 16 limbs sticking out of it. It's a Mega Octopus. Yeah, I guess it is. Alright. Zekrom a go-go, baby. I'm 100% doing this from the side.
No problem. Slaps the top of the Pokemon. This boy can hold so many arms.
Yes.
Possible Pikachu might get a G-Max in the anime. It wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, it does.
Oh, it does?
Yep. It's already happened in the Japanese version. Ash's Pikachu is a Gigantamax Pikachu.
Kind of like how Greninja was special.
Yeah. I mean, he has the generic Gigantamax form of a Pikachu, but like, well, look at that. I guess that explains why his Pikachu never evolved. Because it's a special Pikachu that can Gigantamax instead. It's kind of like a retroactive canon type of thing. Which is fine.
But it's like, oh, it's not that it can't evolve. Chose not to evolve. Okay, sure.
Yeah, I mean, you got to remember the people running the show now are not the same people that were running the show.
It's been a long time. I did love that episode as a kid. With Lieutenant Surge and Raichu.
I don't think I've ever actually watched that episode. I haven't honestly seen a lot of the episodes from the original series. Because more often than not, I just didn't have access to them. Okay, buddy, how the hell am I supposed to do your ponytail horn?
Yeah, Lieutenant Surge's Raichu is just the biggest bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the whole thing is that he evolved it too quickly, so it never learned any of the like agility moves. So Pikachu ends up being faster than it.
Okay.
That's how Pikachu wins. Because when Pikachu initially gets his butt kicked, this Raichu just like body slams him over and over.
Silly Raichu.
Of course, this was also in the same time that, Pikachu defeated an Onix with an electric attack. So.
Yeah. The anime is good at, following the rules of the game. Cough.
Yeah, they even have an episode, like, about trainer school, and the trainers are like, well, at this level it'll learn this and this and this, and Pikachu like started doing stuff, and they're like, but your Pikachu should only be at level blah blah blah, and they're
Ash's Pikachu is magical.
mm-hmm. It's gotta be like
it has transcended leveling.
Level 100 at this point, and yet still loses sometimes.
Like I said, transcended leveling.
Every now and again, I hit Pikachu with a stupid stick. That way he forgets all his moves. Or, forgets all of his levels. Keeps his moves, forgets his levels.
Sometimes he gets a new move, just randomly. Like Iron Tail.
Yeah, I remember that episode actually happening where he learned Iron Tail from some Pokemon in Generation 3. I'm pretty sure. When he was running around Johto. No, Hoenn.
Hoenn.
The Hoenn region.
I liked that one because they introduced Pokemon contests. And those were fun to watch. For me, anyway.
Yeah.
And we had
I genuinely enjoyed playing Pokemon contests in the games. Especially in Generation 4. Oh my god, it's so fun in Generation 4.
Oh, did you get my gift in Animal Crossing?
Yes. Shawn hasn't played for a few days, so I set it outside his house.
Okay.
But yes, I did see the... What kind of radio was that? Like, what was the specific version?
The color.
Grungy or something?
They're old.
It's a good question. Well, because I didn't know what it was when I got it, and then I put it down, and I was like, "That's
That's
And-
skull.
and I wasn't quite expecting that.
I love it.
It was something I got out of a balloon.
Nice.
I actually have one. I have a white one.
Yeah.
Oh.
So now we can have matching ones. I mean, yours is white and mine's not, but...
Who said is yours? She gave it to me. It's
I mean,
mine.
if you wanted to be nice.
You're gonna have the white one.
Okay.
There for a time, I was setting up a gothic room.
It looks pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's why I sent it. I remembered you saying that. I've been working on terraforming and stuff very, very slowly because I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do just yet.
With the terraforming tools, it's like, you know, I like my island the way it is, but I almost wish I had another island that I could just, you know, go crazy with. Like, I don't want to mess up my island, but
Yeah, I don't want to change a whole lot.
the idea of, like, absolutely terraforming the crap out of it and making it into something completely different sounds like fun. Like,
I am
making it actually look like Destiny Islands.
Somebody set up like a Hyrule map or something.
Oh, that's cool. I've been seeing a few other people turn their islands into Daybreak Town, which is a, yeah,
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
I am setting up like a little area up on the second level for Grizzly, my old man bear,
Uh-huh.
for just him. To live off in the woods by himself.
Here you go, old man. Now we don't have to ever see you again.
Well, the inside of his house looks like he's camping under the stars. Like his
Oh, that's
his
cool.
wallpaper is stars, and
Aw.
his floor is sand, and then he's got a sleeping bag, and he's got like 3 campfires set up, and I'm just like,
3 seems excessive.
how much fire do you need to have going inside your house?
Yeah. Well, it's like Avery's got a whole bonfire in his house, and I'm like, dude.
So I lied in my text.
Okay.
I really want Taco Bell, so I'm gonna get Taco Bell. What do you guys want?
Oh, sick.
I would love some Taco Bell.
Yeah,
I
Taco
want
Bell
a
sounds
Crunchwrap.
awesome.
Yeah.
I want a Crunchwrap Supreme.
All right,
Toss
so-
it like a Crunchwrap Supreme.
Yeah. I think I will take.
I was thinking about just getting like a box of 24, like half and half.
I think I would definitely take 4 or 5 crunchy tacos. That just sounds really good right now.
Yeah, I would take the same with crunchy or soft, so the mix sounds great.
Yeah, I'll just get a box then.
Yeah.
Cool.
If you also wanted to grab a chicken quesadilla, that would be. Yeah.
I'm planning on
Oh.
making myself like a crunch wrap, honestly.
Oh, and on top of that, if they have the fries still, we would take 1 thing of fries to split.
Okay.
Fries are good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I thought about it. I'm like, I really want Taco
I
Bell.
really want. I've thought about it so many times the last few weeks. I'm just like,
We should stay inside.
uh...
but if you're going, you're not gonna have to twist my arm too badly.
yeah, exactly.
I reach for the arm. Okay, fine.
All right.
Fine, all right.
Sure, if you insist.
Oof, man.
Alright, I'll be back in probably like 20 minutes.
Okay,
Alright.
sounds good. All right, hear that, chat? In about 20 minutes, we're gonna have a short
taco break.
taco break, and it's going to be glorious.
Man, now I'm gonna have to order.
DoorDash. Like, please feed me.
I know a lot of people are like, ew, Taco Bell, it's disgusting, and I'm like, yes,
I
you're right,
love-
but at the same time, I love it.
I
Yeah.
love Taco Bell. People can get onto it all they want. I think it's fantastic.
It's good stuff.
It's like, that is peak American Mexican to me.
As a
I-
Texan, I love it.
It's like, I know it's not like actual traditional Mexican
not even
food
close.
by
Not even-
a long shot, and you know what? I'm okay with that because I've had plenty of traditional Mexican food and it just never appeals to me.
Well, we're
It's
not
very
really
different.
into like guac and okay. And to be fair, the quote unquote traditional Mexican places around here suck
I mean,
because they're not traditional Mexican. That's what they advertise, but like they're not good food. Like I make better traditional Mexican food than they do.
okay.
Not to toot my own horn, but like I
You can
know.
usually tell if it's traditional if the queso is white.
The thing is like it's not a matter of like looks because they've got the look down. It's a matter of taste.
It's just awful.
Right, like there's no actual
Flavor.
seasonings or flavors put
Oh.
into it. It's all very mild, like so mild that like I doubt any
That's-
pepper or salt is put into the food kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's
Authentic-
fair. That's true.
Yeah, authentic is not, I wouldn't call mild.
Exactly.
I do prefer Tex-Mex,
Mhm.
personally. But sometimes I do want some nice, authentic.
You
Mexican
can have both. You can have both.
food. You can
Why
have both.
not both?
I'm also a big fan of Taco Cabana. I don't know if that's something y'all have up there.
It's not. Not one I've heard of anyway.
It's another fast food taco place.
Exciting.
Very.
Oh yeah, Tuss, you weren't here, but there's a good chance that I'll just be streaming more this week
Mhm.
because I'm so close to being done with Pokemon. And
He feels the urge.
I feel the urge to just go ahead and stream whenever I'm working on Pokemon
Yeah.
so that people can see the finale.
Even if it's just him.
Even if there's no music or anything. Or, I mean, there'll probably be music, but even if I'm not talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a hot second. I was like, yeah, the Let's Play's almost over. And I was like, no, wait, you're almost done with the Pokemon.
I mean, both is true.
Both
now,
is
which
true.
will finish first?
That's a good question because I actually know I know when the one thing is ending.
Right. Can you finish Pokemon before then? Not that I think you need to rush it. by
I'm
any
sure I
stretch.
could, but I don't think I want to.
Yeah, it's like that's pretty soon.
That's pretty quick.
The LP will probably end before you finish still another 80, 70-ish Pokemon.
Yep, something like that.
And Miss Blue Frost, we do. I've just never been there.
What's that?
Is it pronounced Chews? Chewy's? It's a Mexican place.
Okay.
Tex-Mex.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that place either.
Again, we live in the Midwest, so we don't get a whole lot of real Mexican.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
or
it's
just even
Tex-Mex.
Americanized.
Tex-Mex is even different up in more northern states, from my experience.
Yeah.
I mean, outside of chains.
I always find it fun when you're in a new place to try food that, like, you're used to eating it a certain way back home, and, like, it'll just taste different. You know?
Yeah, I get you.
Good luck with these shapes.
Thanks. That's why there's this ability to just grab individual points and drag them to exactly where you want them, and you can just make the shape that way.
Yep.
I'm doing...
Even still, that's...
And if it's not perfect, I don't think anyone's going to kill me over it.
Yeah, I mean, how many times do people just look at Zekrom's face?
Not often. Probably never, in many people's case. I think I'll be fine.
We did have a really good place that we went to in when I lived in Kansas City. That was an authentic Mexican food, and they gave me so much cheese on my food. Because I would order chili relleno, and which is, you know, big chili filled with cheese.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And fried, and then they were like, "Here, we're gonna pour queso all over it," and I was like, "Fantastic, give me more."
Yes, please. I approve. Say no more.
And it was one of those little hole-in-the-wall places that, you know, we just happened upon.
Mm.
And we'd go all the time.
One place I'm really missing during all this is we've got a Japanese sushi and hibachi grill
Yeah.
place we used to go to a
gonna
lot.
We were gonna get sushi yesterday, but then we were thinking we don't know how fresh fish is right now.
Yeah. I mean, living in the Midwest, you know, you never really know how fresh fish is, but yeah.
Well, yeah, and we're not on the coast, so
Oh, so same thing for you.
yeah. Though we have been checking with places that we like that are not chains to see if they're still open. And we're sad because one place is not, because the way that they do their setup, it just wouldn't work even for but it's kind of it's Mongolian barbecue, so it's almost like a buffet style, but
Oh, yeah.
but the food's all sitting out, so.
Oh, Tennelle, that being said, the sushi place does already do takeout.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it might still be doing that.
Good try.
Yeah. I mean, the other problem with it is it's very expensive, and you know, we're not making a whole lot of money right now. So that's another reason we should probably not.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do I give
Especially with Final Fantasy VII coming out just around the corner. I mean, priorities.
Now, do I give this blue background and then Reshiram an orangish red background? Or do I give them black and white backgrounds?
Black and white.
Okay.
It's got to be black and white.
Yeah, I like black and white.
I know it's very, like, you don't usually do black or white in these, but...
I've never done full black. I've done dark gray,
Uh-huh.
but I have done white a couple of times.
Well, I don't think you should do full white or full black. Because, you know...
That's full white. It looks fine.
Alright.
Or what? What are you suggesting?
Color theory. When you go full white or full black, it becomes the point to look at in a piece.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is a solid of one of the values, essentially. So that is why often you do not want to go full white with anything or full black unless you want that. Like you're going for like a monochromatic thing. I'm not explaining it very well, but hopefully it makes some sort of sense.
Yeah, I think I get you.
I think a better way of explaining it is if you go full white or full black, it can make all the other colors you're using wash out. Because it's not adhering to that extreme value scale.
I gave it a slightly blue tinge.
There you go.
And with that, Zekrom. Well, actually, hold on. As per usual, I say I'm done, and then I look at it and I say, hold on.
Nope.
There we go. Now Zekrom's done. Ta-da!
Did it.
Da-da-da-da. So how many Pokemon have you done so far?
I see what you did there. Tuss. I was wondering if you were going to do something like that.
Nice.
Tuss has donated for Reshiram.
But I know I spelled it wrong.
Reshiram. Reshiram.
Ham.
Ham.
Ponyo wants ham.
I love ham.
How is that supposed to be spelled?
Reshiram.
Reshiram. Okay. Yeah. You just added an extra H in there.
Yeah, I just threw an H in there. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Alright, so the number of Pokemon I've done so far is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5.
Only 5. Doing good.
I've been going for 2 hours. Only 5 is less than I usually do.
Yeah, but you've been doing the megas and the legendaries and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I'll just go slower.
It's true, but I did 2 Mega Mewtwo's and they didn't take a whole lot of new stuff. Oh well. Bravo noises. Bravo, bravo, bravo!
Bravo, bravo! Oh, jeez, Tuss, you missed that conversation too. So we were talking about what if instead, okay, so you have an auditorium
Yes.
full of people clapping and yelling bravo. But instead of when they say bravo, you hear a clap. And when you see a clap, you hear the word bravo.
Uh-huh.
Isn't it silly?
Why?
I don't remember why, but the important thing is that you just need to imagine the chaos and the screaming going on in that room.
Hear a whole lot more bravos.
Oh yeah, yeah. And just like a few claps. It honestly kind of It is very
disconcerting.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like a conversation that would happen during my D&D game.
It's kind of, it's
Something
one of
that-
those kinds of conversations, yes.
Caca! Reshiram is coming.
He's a coming. Now, Reshiram has an actual, like, really pretty face.
Mm-hmm.
More elegant.
Yes.
Zekrom's more like bulky dinosaur.
Yeah.
Reshiram is like Phoenix dinosaur,
Mm-hmm.
but like covered in fur.
They both have those jet turbines, don't they?
Yeah, it's a similar idea. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my god, what the hell?
Ooh.
I've never really taken a close look at Mega Rayquaza before. There's a lot going on there.
Listen, I almost asked for that one.
I'm glad that you didn't, because I want to get regular Rayquaza done before I try to jump into that.
Whatever that is.
I mean, that's
really
not to
like-
say someone else couldn't donate for it and
I really
screw me
like-
over. Sorry, what were you saying?
I really like that Rayquaza.
Yeah, Rayquaza's fun.
Did I show y'all that post of somebody made on Tumblr of how it's supposed to be a peaceful Pokemon?
No.
And then it's just like Deoxys just shows up and is like, "Hey, what's up?" And the next picture is Rayquaza, and it's like
Obliterating it.
it's that picture of the cat with a shotgun.
I mean, look at this. Look at this. There's so much going on here.
It's a cool design though. It's like an Easter dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. But yeah, there's a lot happening.
Woof. Okay. Apparently, Mega Rayquaza had the highest base stats of any Pokemon until what's his face? Eternamax Eternatus came around. Like, the Eternamax form specifically is just like, lol, 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 my base stats are over 1,000!
New Danger Noodle arrives.
Oh, I love Danger Noodles.
Okay.
I
Man.
enjoyed y'all's reaction to the max form in the Let's Play. Here comes a hand.
Yup.
Hand on a string.
God, that just makes me think of like the silly slap hands.
That's all it is.
Just Is that the sounds of food?
I was gonna say, is that tacos?
Taco time!
Tacos.
They don't have fries anymore.
Okay.
Sadness.
Yeah, that's not super surprising, but still a little saddening.
I'll take a couple crunchies with me. We already got what we wanted, mostly.
Okay.
Because I'm taking my crunchies now.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah. Chicken quesadilla, about 7 soft tacos, and now 10 crunchy.
Alright, sweet. Thanks.
Heck yes.
Sounds like a feast.
And
It is
there
a
will-
feast.
There will be snackage later, I guess.
Yeah. Not eating all these at once.
Thank
No, eat
you.
them all now.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to eat all of them right now.
Just
Clean your plate.
devour. No dessert until you've eaten all your tacos.
All right, so this is going to be a brief break time where we eat food. So this is a good time for other people to eat food as well.
I had a keto wrap.
Yum. What was in it?
Chicken, cheese, and bacon.
Good wrap?
And some kind of sauce. Don't ask me what, because it came pre-made. Miss Blue Frost says, eat a taco for me. Eat a taco in my honor.
This is one out to you, Miss Blue Frost.
I was wondering what was happening on the stream. I was like, oh, is it glitching? And I was like, oh, wait.
No, I'm just setting up a sign so people know what's going on.
Taco break.
It's probably a little big, but I don't care.
Everyone go wash your hands.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, the person who was sick in my house is now better.
Good. Good to hear. Just a
Turns out
little...
This was a bug. Don't know what it was, but yeah. Fever for a couple days, and then feeling kind of blah for a couple days, but now back to normal.
Good to hear. It's scary to, like, even though, you know, most of this quarantine I've felt fairly healthy. If I get even the little tickle in my throat, I'm like,
Yeah, I know. I was coughing a whole lot last night, and I was like, no, stop this.
stop.
But our weather's also being, like, going up and down like crazy, so I'm pretty sure
Same.
allergies are...
Definitely same. We've had storms, we've had snow, we've had bright sunny days. All in the span of like 4 days, I'm pretty sure.
What?
It got really cold here for this time of year.
Yeah.
Like, it was down in the low 40s.
Yeah, I imagine for Texas, that's pretty low.
Yeah, especially in April.
Yeah.
It even affected Bandit. She got all congested again.
Oh, baby.
Oh, you know what she did the other day? I saw her looking at something and I didn't know. She's like, she got really excited and started like doing a little chirpy meow
Mm-hmm.
and rushed over to this Simba plush that I have and started grooming him and nudging him. And then after a minute, she stopped and just kind of looked at it and looked at me like, you fooled me. She got really angry.
Oh,
Like, she
Grandma
smacked-
Cat, what are you doing?
She smacked him and then walked away. And I was like, Bandit, I'm sorry. It's not a real cat.
Oh, Bandit.
Poor lady. She just wants a friend so bad.
Yeah.
So I put him next to her pillow where she sleeps.
Now the real question is, does she appreciate that or does he just piss her off now?
I can't tell.
I don't know. Shawn,
Old lady.
What?
Pipette and Trapito.
Mm-hmm.
Do we call it Pipette and Trapito, or is it just Trapito?
That's up to you.
Cause like,
I'm up with just Trapito.
right. Cause I'm still not sure that like that isn't. I think that's the name of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I know that one.
You do?
Yeah.
Trapito. Trapito.
Yeah.
Where did you see it?
I don't know, but I know I've seen it.
Oh. It's
You're
an
saying that and I'm
Argentinian
going,
film.
What? It's a what?
It's an Argentinian film.
My computer's gonna take forever to load. I'm trying to look it up and see.
About a little scarecrow.
Yeah. I'm getting a weird nostalgia happening now.
Oh, wow. I love that. I love when,
We bring up weird, obscure films, and people are like, "Oh my god,
yeah,
yeah!"
yeah,
It's going to happen more and more as we get closer and closer to.
the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of films like that. I'm honestly waiting for it to happen to us,
Uh huh.
where it's like, oh my god, I remember this.
It's already happened to me.
What movie? I don't remember.
One of the Japanese films from like really early on about China. I
wish I
saw
knew that.
on a flight to China.
That's right.
But because the whole thing was in Chinese or Japanese, I'm not even sure, I was too young.
Right.
I had no idea what was going on. So it's already happened to me.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm looking at pictures of this. I've totally seen this movie. It has been a long time, and I think I've only seen it once.
Mm-hmm. Oh, cool. This episode will be coming out Friday, so that'll be a
Oh.
blast to the past for you.
Yeah. Weird.
It was a cute movie.
Cuter than the one coming out tomorrow.
Yeah. I was gonna say, in Animation Pilgrimage so far for 1975, we've really been...
Is it off and on?
Yeah, it's been a pattern of just like, oh, what a cute, wholesome children's movie. How lovely. This was a nice watch. To raunchy, adult, horrible animated film. It was just like, oh my god. I can't take all this whiplash. It's bad for my neck.
Role play in real life. That's called LARPing.
I used to do that in elementary school. I did it with Animorphs.
Hmm.
Me and my friends would play out Animorph scenes. All of us wanted to be the alien characters. And we'd all have to be like, no, only one of us can be Axe. Everybody else has to be one of the humans.
It's like, no.
Yeah.
I had a group of friends in middle school who we were all like the last kids off the bus. So we were all small enough to sit 3 in the seat on the school bus.
Mm-hmm.
And we would do like a role play adventure on the school bus all the way home.
Alright, I'm going to eat one more taco, and then I'm going to get back to arting. Me and my friends would draw monsters in our notebooks, and then we'd fight with them
Oh, that's cute.
in a very, like, Pokemon or Digimon style.
Mm-hmm.
And that's honestly where a lot of my non-human characters came from. Which haven't really shown up a whole lot yet. A couple of them might show up in my stories eventually. It's difficult to say. But a lot of my humanoid characters I created in high school. And I'm doing a comic about them. Very soon. Soon! That's what this whole project has been. It's been, I mean, to draw all the Pokemon, but also practice using this particular art style.
Yes, but I'm excited for it.
Yeah. And I'm not going to tell chat nothing.
I am. So.
No! I'll mute you so hard and ban you from all of my streams.
Beautiful emojis. Thank you, YouTube, for automatically turning them into emojis. I appreciate it. I'll tell you later, Miss Blue Frost.
I guess I'm going to warn people about the comic. Is it's not for kids.
Yeah.
It's going to tackle some heavier subjects that aren't just like, oh, haha, violence and death. So that's something to keep in mind. Concepts like prejudice are part of the core of the series.
Always fun. Adults who are babies. Politicians.
Pretty much.
Jump scares in the comic.
No.
Well,
I'm not sure how that would work.
I've seen, you know, there is that quote unquote comic thing that has a jump scare.
Huh?
It's a comic where it's just a regular comic, and then one of the pages is just a GIF out of nowhere, and then suddenly, boom, something appears. I've seen a couple of comics do that online, and no, I'm not planning on doing anything like that.
It's kind of a cool concept, though.
Oh yeah.
I do.
I mean, that's
It was.
essentially the basis of that super huge webcomic that everybody was really into.
Homestuck?
It's an interactive webcomic.
Like it was animated?
Parts of it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Parts of it were animated videos. Sometimes it was just GIFs. There was always like text logs that went with it. I think a couple of times there were like interactable parts where it was like a small mini game where you get to like move the characters around and stuff.
Oh, that's neat.
It was, I mean, it's something that can only exist on the web.
Right.
Yep. And I never read it. I tried to, and I couldn't get into it.
Same.
But
I've never read any of it.
it's very, very long, apparently. But it's a really cool concept. I do kind of want to try out the game that came out, Hive Swap.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cheap and it's on Steam, so I might try it out at some point. But it's coming out in little episodes, and the second one hasn't come out yet.
All right. That was 4 tacos consumed.
I didn't even finish my quesadilla yet.
Yeah, but you're also doing other stuff at the same time.
Uh-huh.
I just ate the food.
Yeah.
Consume. Oh.
A webcomic is just a comic on the web.
That is 100% correct. I read quite a few.
A visual novel is usually like a game format, where you have choices and stuff, like a pick your own adventure. Not always, but sometimes.
A
Yeah.
visual novel is something that you generally pay for, and
Yes.
there's not actual art and illustration other
For
than
every
like a
panel.
few for every panel. It's more of just a few static poses that characters stand there, and it's just a bunch of text talking to you.
Yeah.
But like a webcomic is literally just a comic strip of some sort. Whether it's like just a small comic strip, something like a Garfield or something like that, or something a lot more involved, that would be more similar to what you'd see in like a manga or a actual like superhero comic. That level of detail and stuff. Webcomics they do all of those.
How
Depending
has
on
the Warriors fandom not come together and made some kind of like visual novel?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of fan comics for people's.
Yeah, but I specifically want one where it's like, oh wow, you just joined ThunderClan. Here, let's show you all the.
I mean, you've spoken of it, so it's going to exist soon.
I
mean,
feel like this concept has been talked about before, but no one's quite taken the step to make it a reality.
You know, like there's I always forget what name they go by. Kush Photos
Mm.
comic.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't it Copic markers? Copic markers.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a webcomic.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have a copy of that book actually.
Down
Sits on my shelf, being all pretty. Twin Shadows.
there.
Give it a read if you haven't. It's really good.
There's a whole lot of Lion King comics on DeviantArt.
Oh yeah.
It's funny, that's more popular now than whenever I was in the fandom back in the day.
Probably
That
because
wasn't
people
really a
are better artists now and they can do comics.
There's more resources and stuff and programs to do comic strips than there
Yeah.
used to be.
It's easier than ever to be an art.
Kind of like animation. There wasn't
Mhm.
as much animation going on.
Oh yeah. Well, I
back
mean,
then. I mean, there were people who were doing it, but it was like far and few between.
you know, there's always that moment where you see, someone doing like map parts or something like that on YouTube, and you're like, what? They're 15? They're doing fantastic. And then I have to remind myself that it's like, well, when I was 15, I barely had access to Photoshop, you know?
Right.
Like, and that was like
And all these other
amazing
resources
for
they
the fact
have,
that
and-
I had Photoshop, you know?
Mhm.
For me, going to college was the reason, like, a big reason to go to art college was just to get the resources so I could actually start animating.
Yeah, my buddy Chelsea used to do little flash animations in the Lion King fandom,
Mm-hmm.
and she was one of the only people who did. And it was like the original Flash.
Yeah.
OG Flash.
Yeah. And her most popular thing was the Witch Doctor song
Oh, yeah.
with people's characters.
It's going, ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah,
Yeah,
ting,
bring that
tang,
up to her.
walla,
She's
bing,
just like,
bang.
no, no. But now, she works for Sony, and she worked on Spider-Verse, so.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
That's so cool.
Dreams really do come true.
But yeah, it's cool to be like, I remember whenever you were just animating these stupid little...
She's like, don't say it.
That's- And then actually there's quite a few people from the Lion King fandom who ended up working on the Lion Guard.
That's really cool. I love seeing that.
Which I didn't find out until like later on when I looked into it, and a different friend who also is named Chelsea told me and was like, yeah, this person all work on the Lion Guard. And I was like, are you serious?
You didn't just jaw drop like, ugh, they're living the dream.
What the?
Yeah, she was like, yeah, look, she designed the snow leopard, and I was like, you know, I should have known that. Looking
Just
at this
looking at
character.
it, yeah.
Ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang walla walla bang bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang walla walla bang bang.
Now, the real question is, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear that song? Because it's used so often in pop culture. What's like the first thing that comes to mind?
Laying in bed listening to the oldies channel while I'm falling asleep.
Yeah? So
Yeah.
it is actually just the song.
Yes.
For me, it's the Rugrats movie. Because it's in the Rugrats movie.
My answer was lame.
My answer was bad. Can I do a do-over?
I mean, it's the truth though. It's like, I don't know, I actually listened to the radio when I was growing up.
I mean, I did too, but...
Which is kind of a novel concept nowadays because who listens to the radio
yeah.
other than when they have to? Because old people are around.
I
God.
found the animation.
Yeah, I remember listening to the radio, going to bed at night. Oh, that sucked. Because you'd just be laying there and you're like, please play a song. And then they would play a song and you're like, no, not that song.
Wrong one.
Yeah. Can
Don't
you
play
please
that.
play the one I want to listen to? Look what you started, Tess.
Blaine's character is in this.
Oh my goodness.
Holding her cat Pookie.
Oh my. Oh, it's got Gurr in it? Oh, wow. 10 out of 10.
Gurr?
Yep.
Like from...
Yep. Of
Oh.
course.
It was that time.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations, you dated yourself.
Oh, it has all that lol random stuff from this time.
Yes.
Beautiful. And you know what? Honestly, like, still pretty decent posing and animation going on.
I don't remember how old she was when that book. Younger than me.
Everyone's younger than me.
I thought you were going to say everyone's younger than you to me, and I was going to be like, thank you, Shawn.
Thanks. I thought he was too, and I was ready to be like, wow, rude.
Sorry, what was I gonna say? I wasn't actually paying attention.
We thought you were going to say that everyone was younger than Tuss.
Oh.
And I was ready to be like, wow, rude.
No, I'm just saying I'm old, which is not inherently true, but I am definitely older than most people around here.
I mean, you're not older than Tuss.
Nope.
How old are you?
31.
Oh.
She's a 31-year-old lady.
Yeah, I use that a lot.
Good.
Okay, then you are older than me. I didn't know.
Just a few years.
Yeah, not like... We can't be friends! You're too old for me. Nah, that's a stupid mindset.
I do pull that, though, on, like, people who are, like, 11 and send me messages. So I'll be like, you know,
kid.
I'm 20 years older than you, so...
Maybe don't.
Okay, that's fair. It's like, alright, you are still a literal child? No. I will not interact with you on social media. Come back when you grow a pair. I'm saying that to quote Beat, but it kind of works here.
Yeah.
So weird. My new phone recognizes my face.
Oh, what are those phones?
Yeah.
How fancy.
It is. It's weird. random person on Instagram keeps trying to video call with me. Who are you? There. Don't tell me I have no internet connection. You're lying.
There's no internet here. Now just continue to talk to your friends online.
Exactly.
And let us get back to trying to figure out why you have no internet.
You know what I'm honestly really looking forward to in Animation Pilgrimage?
Hmm.
When we get to the end of the 70s and we look back on all the 70s and try and do in a best worst.
Oh, wow. That's going to be so many movies.
Because I have all the thumbnails saved from all the 70s. So I've been like looking through them and I'm like, holy cow, some of these were from so long ago
Oh.
at this point. Feels like so long ago anyway.
They are so long ago.
And we're only 1975.
Yep, we're halfway through. That's not even true. The 70s keep getting longer the farther you get into them.
We get some fun stuff at the end of the 70s though. Like Watership Down.
Oh yeah, that's the 70s, isn't it?
Yeah.
We also get like 12 4-hour space operas from Japan.
Oh my god.
I'm not kidding about there being... Okay, that's an exaggeration on both parts, but not to the extent that you think.
It's not much of an exaggeration. They are quite long. But we
It's-
also get I think The Hobbit.
Do we
Possibly.
get to watch any of them with you?
Oof, I don't know. I know that's a thing we were doing there for a while, and we haven't done it recently.
Yeah. Well, the problem was Rabbit went under.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And
Yeah,
then-
so...
We were having a hard time finding something that everybody could use
Yeah, there's
as a replacement.
Parsec, but I don't know how much you can do.
Well, we were
Just-
using what was it?
Cast.
Cast. Yeah, Cast. But the problem with Cast is like it only works on.
Certain devices and...
Well, it was weird. It only worked on I think Windows desktop or Apple phones.
I mean, it's expanded a bit more, but then you have to pay for it. And it's like,
Right.
oh, well, I don't want to force our patrons to have to pay for something just to watch videos, watch movies with us.
Yeah.
That's really dumb. They're already paying to become our patrons in the first place.
Mm.
Well, and I mean, I don't want to pay for a service that we'll use like once every few months either.
No. Just stream the movie and wait until someone notices.
I mean, to be honest, if we, like, there are ways to set it up so that we...
Do like an unlisted live stream.
Yeah, we can do like a private live stream with our patrons where we just screen share the movie. And then as soon as it's done, we delete it and never talk about it again.
Technically, yes.
Technically, but like that's a lot of jumps to... a bunch of hoops to jump through, and if we forget and slip up one way, we could get our whole channel stricken down. So, you know, that's not great.
Yeah.
On a happier note, Reshiram is just about done.
Woohoo!
Look at that pretty dragon.
Now kiss. Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Mwah!
Mwah.
Just let the dragons kiss.
All right, Tuss, are you donating again?
You may continue.
Okay. Good to know. I'm glad I have your permission. All right. Right. I was working on Mega Tyranitar. Where we take Tyranitar and make him look even goofier.
Oh my. He looks like he's got a bug on his chest.
I mean, he's kind of a bug already.
Yeah.
His second form
I
is
want to
just...
see Reshiram and...
What? What? I already closed those, Tennelle.
Well, but the chat's behind, and now I'm over here, so I missed it.
Bring
The
him
stream's
back.
behind.
You are...
Uh-huh. Wonderful. Lovely. Oh, look at him.
Yeah.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah. Good dragons. There. Now I'm going back to actually working on Tyranitar.
Good, good. I'm gonna grab some tacos.
Do it. Oh yeah, you haven't actually had any of the tacos yet.
Not yet. Just finished my quesadilla.
Quesadilla! 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 Oh dear. There's a lot more of his body hanging out back there than I thought. It's kind of awkward. Alright, get these out of here. Nobody wants those around.
Oh, good. One of my doctors is like, due to what's going on, we're going to start sending weekly emails of the same email
Oh boy.
every week. It's basically to remind you, I'm still here.
And I can talk to you whenever you need. Probably.
He's the one that doesn't take insurance.
Ah. So,
But
completely useless.
He's a really good doctor.
Okay.
Oh
And
my goodness.
He's apparently expanding his services to because he's a family medicine. He's certified for family medicine also.
Okay.
And he said he's also doing urgent care. He's my orthopedist.
Okay.
So I'm
Anyways.
guessing he's not doing much work right now. So he's like, hey, by the way, I'm here.
All right, Tennelle, what were you screaming about? Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
I didn't realize how popular this was. My Animal Crossing villagers went over 1,000 favorites on DeviantArt.
Oh. Wow.
That's a lot for me. Usually I only get like a couple hundred.
People like it. People are
People
really
like the
into the
animal-
Animal Crossings right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad people liked it. Thank you.
I thought it was adorable.
Thank you.
Yeah, my stupid screenshots of Bam giving me that baby hat.
That was so funny though. Yeah, I saw that was getting major like
I don't know what it's at now.
retweets.
Last I saw it was like over 15,000. I was just like, okay.
That is, I mean, it's worthy of it. To be fair.
It was funny. I was just.
If you say so,
expecting
ma'am.
that. I was not expecting that to be what he gave me.
No one expects the baby bonnet.
You want to be ripped and shredded. Take this. And he just walks off.
Okay. Ooh, he's got a little bit of a... You got a little bit of a beak going on now.
There was also this really long post about this guy had gone to a party, and they were asking, "Hey, why do they call them Triscuits? You know, it's based off of biscuit, but where does the try come from?" And they were trying to figure it out, and they Googled it, and Google couldn't give an answer either.
Uh-huh.
They were like, "Is it 3 layers? No. 3 ingredients? No." So they emailed Nabisco.
Mm-hmm.
And Nabisco basically was like, no records have survived that specifically explain the origins or inspiration for the name Triscuit. But we do know that the try does not mean 3. And this person was just like, what happened at the Triscuit factory? Did it explode?
Yeah. What do you mean no records exist?
Did someone run out the doors yelling, it doesn't mean 3? And then they kept looking, and they finally found a little old, like advertisement for Triscuit.
Uh-huh.
And it says, baked by electricity. And it means electricity biscuit.
Oh my god.
Electriscuit.
Triscuit.
Wow.
And Triscuit, this was all on Twitter, and they were like, we had to go way up the ladder, but we can confirm.
Wow. That is fascinating.
It's really interesting. I was like, I never even thought about that.
Right.
I just accepted Triscuit.
I take my electricity biscuits for granted nowadays.
Everything's cooked with electricity.
Yeah.
Yeah. With Blue Frost. I never knew they were electric type.
Ha ha. Ah. Fitting.
There's your useless knowledge for the day.
I'm gonna think of it every time I see Triscuits now.
You're welcome.
I mean, how often do you see Triscuits, though?
Hardly ever, but anytime I see I mean, that's why this memory is going to last, is because I don't have any other memories of Triscuits, so...
Like, who actively buys and eats Triscuits?
I honestly can't even tell you what they look like. All I'm thinking of are Wheat Thins.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of too.
Well, it ain't no wheat then, I can tell you that.
Otter says that's shocking information.
Shocking oh, I love it. Took me a little bit, but that's, I mean, bravo, 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 clap, clap, clap.
Alright, I think that's probably, yeah, that's a Mega Tyranitar.
My stream is behind, and so I'm not sure if you're...
Yeah, no, that's a Mega Tyranitar. comparing it to the original, there's enough difference. Hold on.
Immediately has regrets.
Well, see, my stream was behind, and all it was just you had covered the face up, and it was just solid green, and you were like, yeah, that's it.
Perfect.
Perfect.
No, I like that better. I like that better. Making him a little bit thinner because he does look a little bit thinner. I think it's because he's just stretched out and a little taller.
If we want a bad pun, I could ask my phone to tell us a joke, which I've been doing.
Oh, lovely.
Are you that bored?
I
Yeah.
mean, who isn't?
Yeah, I know it's definitely been something I've been running into. I'm like, there's nothing to listen to or watch. Even with so many of like the streamers and other content creators not being affected by this, it's just like, I don't know, I'm around too long now that even if they all constantly make new content,
I'm ingesting it just as quickly.
yeah, so then I just have long spurts of being bored because I'm not spending half my week in a kitchen not consuming it. Oh, wait. The eyes.
Oh.
I need to do the eyes. Otherwise, this is no Tyranitar. Or
I've
no
just
Mega
never had a phone
Tyranitar.
with, just never had a phone with Siri before, so I've been talking with Siri.
Oh, right. You just got a new phone.
Hey Siri, tell me a joke.
Remember, if you ever can't quite get the urge to hum The Lion Sleeps Tonight, it's just a whim away.
Thanks. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, I got it. I hate it.
Thanks, I hate it.
I love it. That was a good one.
A whim away, a whim away, a whim away, a whim away. In
Siri,
the
tell me another
jungle.
joke.
A grasshopper walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey, we have a drink named after you." The grasshopper says, "You have a drink named Jeff?"
Boo.
Boo.
Thanks.
What did she say after that? I didn't hear it.
She said thanks, would you like another one?
Oh my goodness.
Yes, tell me another joke.
I asked my new friend to meet me at the gym, but they never showed up. I guess the two of us aren't going to work out.
Wow.
That wasn't very good.
That was terrible.
Tough crowd.
All right, there we go. Mega Tyranitar finally finished for realsies this time. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Pokemon.
That other thing just says, I put my car in reverse and thought, man, this really takes me back. That other thing, have we revealed where you've been getting all your jokes? Or has Siri been stealing jokes from you?
Oh wait, no.
Siri,
That
what's your
other
favorite
thing just
Pokemon?
is Siri.
Oh,
Dun
Could
dun
resist
dun.
electrodes.
Siri said that her favorite Pokemon is Electrode.
why isn't her favorite Pokemon Rotom?
I don't know.
Oh god,
She's so-
how long until Pokemon releases a Rotom voice app?
Ooh.
Oh, that would be really annoying.
Well, like, it's true, but like, release a Rotom voice app that you could just replace with Siri, replace Siri or Cortana or Dave or whoever the hell there is.
Right. That other thing says, Siri, are you my soulmate?
Siri, are you Otter's soulmate?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
Oh, shot down that other thing. I'm sorry.
Boom. Crash and burn. Man down.
So I did ask if she liked cats, and she told me yes. And then I asked if she likes dogs, and she was like, "I don't understand the question."
Oh!
So I was like, "Oh."
Siri
okay.
doesn't know what dogs are.
Good. Dogs are not as good as cats. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Enough of that. Ooh, okay, I think what's probably going to happen here is I'm going to... Oof, wow, you... Jeez, Sharpedo. You really just let yourself go. This is another prime example of Megas just being over-designed.
Yeah.
All of this, too much.
It's a lot.
Take...
Got a little goatee, little beard.
Oof. How do I replicate this? Oh God, I don't wanna.
Everything pointier.
Doesn't even have these markings anymore.
This Twitter that I follow that fosters kittens has one that's like a very young, like neonatal kitten, and one is a little bit older, and the little bit older one is just like, "Why he no play?"
Aw. Play
As the
with
other
me.
one, as the other one's trying to eat.
Oof, Sharpedo. Like, this is just... It's a lot, man. I don't know if I can deal with all of this.
I gotta love the megas.
Never have, probably never will. They remind me too much of the sillier aspects of Digimon.
Mm. Yeah, I do remember a lot of people comparing them to Digimon.
I mean, because they are. It's like, I like both of these things. I don't want them together. Okay. Bam, 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 I don't know why I'm singing F-Zero music.
Why not?
'Cause I've lost control of my life. Bum, ba-da-da-dum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum, da-dum, dum, da-dum. So something interesting I'm noticing here is that these back teeth are not actually teeth, but just part of its jaw.
Yeah, I was looking at that, and it seemed like the teeth just...
Oh, I just realized another thing. Why you do this everything? What the heck? Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So here we have the Earth is round.
Okay.
Perry! Oh, Peridot! Are you hungry? I can hear her knocking at the door.
And by knocking, we mean running up to the door, clutching the door handle, and then scrabbling her feet at the door before she falls.
Ka-thump. Ka-thump. We'll be with you in a little bit, Perry.
She has a message for you.
The message is hunger.
Perry is in Peridot. Not Perry the platypus. They do not have a platypus.
No.
As far as I am aware.
No platypi here. I'm not inherently against the idea, but we don't have one. I think they're also illegal to have as pets.
Probably.
Who knows?
Probably should be if they're not.
Considering some of the things that are legal to have, who knows?
Yeah.
In the United States, anyway. Like tigers.
Ugh. Don't remind me.
Bandit is enough of a wild cat for me. I do remember when a pet shop down the road, which is, the shop is no longer there, thankfully, was selling lemurs.
What?
Yeah,
That sounds highly illegal.
it's legal in Texas.
Sounds like a bad idea.
Oh yes, very bad. Do not buy a lemur as a pet.
Mmm.
It's cute, but it's not a pet.
It's not a pet. Oh, man. How much you want to bet all those lemurs are dead now?
My mom said that when she was a kid, she used to ask for a monkey all the time. Thankfully,
See, that's
no.
understandable if you're a kid. If you want
Yeah.
an exotic pet, but as a parent, you need to be like, no.
No. No.
Those animals do not belong in or around a house.
That's just a bad time for everyone involved. It's bad for the animal, it's bad for us, it's bad for the environment, it's just bad.
I'll never forget whenever I was trying. I wasn't buying him from this shop that I went to, but I went into a pet shop and was looking at reptiles and trying to decide what I was going to get. I ended up getting a bearded dragon. But I was talking to one of the guys that worked there, and he showed me one of the lizards they had, and I was, I said I'd never had a lizard before. But he was like, well, this one would be perfect for you. And it was this little lizard. And I looked at it, and I looked at him, and went, would it? That's a Nile monitor.
Mm.
And he got this look on his face like, you weren't supposed to know that.
Like, oh shit, yeah. I've done been caught.
It's like, this thing's gonna get about 8 feet long.
Oh my
What do
god.
I do with it? And then he tried to save it. Like, he tried to save face. He was like, you build basically like a trench out in your yard and get chicken wire. And I was like, uh-huh.
Wow, yeah, that sounds so simple and easy for someone who's never cared for a lizard before.
Just like, I felt so bad too, just like that somebody was gonna end up buying that thing.
Oh my god, and they'll have no idea.
Yeah, he was gonna trick somebody. Cause it's just a baby monitor.
Right. Oh my god.
Oof. Jillian! People are stupid!
I like the chat is just like, oh my god.
Well, that's the correct response in this situation.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I got myself a bearded dragon from somewhere else. Bearded dragons are good starter reptiles. There's still there's no reptile that is easy to keep,
Mm-hmm.
but bearded dragons are very hardy and they are not as needy as some others.
I've never had a pet that was that
Cool.
I needed to like upkeep any kind of like cage or tank or anything like that. So that whole experience is so
Foreign.
foreign to me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like never even kept a fish.
Yeah. No. It's like I never had a fish or a hamster, rat, anything like that.
Yeah. I miss having rodents.
Honestly, I the more I've seen people talk about their pet rats, the more I'm like, you know, having a pet rat honestly sounds like a joy.
Mm-hmm.
Snake
I've never
first.
had rats, but yeah. Snakes are fun. They just want
I've-
to hang out.
Yeah, exactly. Super easy to take care of a snake. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a wild exaggeration, obviously.
For a reptile.
No animal is easy.
No
to
animal
take
is
care of.
easy, but snakes, you generally only have to feed them once a week or so. You just need to clean out their cage every now and again.
Keep their tank humidity
keep-
regulated.
Yeah, it's like you got to keep them at like the right temperature and humidity, like you said. So it's like you got to buy a bunch of stuff to make sure that they're correct temperature and stay dry or whatever. But past that, you don't got to take your snake on walkies. You don't have to feed them 5 times a day like you do with a cat.
No, we choose to feed Perry 3 times a day. We chose this life.
It's true.
There's a lot of people who do not feed their cat 3 times a day. There's a lot of people who don't feed their cats at all and just get them automatic feeders.
Bandit's a snacker, and unfortunately, she got in that habit
Yeah.
because she could never be broken from that habit. She would lose her mind.
All right, Mega Sharpedo is done.
But I'm not letting my next cat do that. She got so fat.
All right, and now I'm just gonna do this Mega Numal Camerupt, sorry. And then that is going to be it for this stream, I think.
So one more Pokemon.
One more Mon.
What a
I'd
odd
love to
looking
have
fellow.
Bearded dragon, but not in a good spot to have one right now because they do take a lot of upkeep. They are fun though. They're very snuggly lizards.
Aw.
Mine was named Bowser. I saw someone in the chat said that their friend has one named Dude.
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 Oh wait, wasn't this I think someone requested Camerupt at some point.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But only had like a few dollars towards it or something?
No, like they requested one
Oh.
as compared to I'm doing the mega form now. So I can just go grab I was trying to find the original file.
Gotcha.
do 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 do. Camerupt. 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 It's only a model.
Stop.
What? Nothing
You
happened.
know what you did.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to push the pram a lot. Is that really
Show
like?
that I went and saw.
Oh yeah,
Camelot?
nice.
Yeah, I went and saw it at a place we have here. It's called the Bass Hall.
I think my sister
Good time.
joined a local group to put that on once.
Hmm. My parents were supposed to see Hamilton soon.
Well, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I feel bad because they were really excited.
Aww.
Alexander Hamilton.
They didn't go see SpongeBob. They didn't want to see it. So my brother and my cousin went and saw it, and they came back and they were like, "That was so good." And I was like, "See, I told y'all."
My name is
Just listen.
Alexander Hamilton. There's a million things you haven't done. But just you wait. Just you wait.
Apparently, Lion King is coming back around next year, though. My dad said he'd get tickets for that.
Ooh, awesome.
Like, well, thank you.
Love Lion King on Broadway.
Ah, Savagna, gonna beat you, devil.
My parents took me to see it when I was 17
Mm-hmm.
for a graduation gift from high school. And we drove down to to Oklahoma to see it because we had to find a place that it was touring. And then I spent $80 at the gift stand.
Yep, pretty much. Oh man, yeah.
I remember
I've
the guy there too.
seen
Like
it.
I was looking at the snow globe and I was like, "Do I need this?" And the guy standing there was like, "You can only get it here." And I was like, "Well, then yes, I need it."
I can't remember if I've seen it just twice or 3 times.
Just once for me.
I've only seen it once.
Yeah, I know I've seen it at least twice because I saw it. I saw it with my family in high school, and then I saw it again with Shawn. I think it's just the 2 times.
That was a good time, but at the same time, I was so tired, I was falling asleep.
Oh.
Like, the second act rolled around, I'm like, I don't know if I can stay awake for this. Because we drove 2.5 hours to Chicago to see it. After a full day of work.
Yeah.
It took its toll on me.
We had some people with that issue when we were in New York and we saw Aida, because it was a last minute thing, and it was with my church group, and we had been busy all day, and just all of a sudden our director runs and he's like, "I got tickets to Aida," and we're all just like exhausted. He's like, "We're doing what?"
Huh?
Nani?
That's the show I'd like to see again. I think it's going on tour soon.
I need to see that one. I haven't seen it.
I don't even know what that is.
It's it's a pretty simple story, but it's very like Romeo and Juliet, and then except it takes place in Egypt.
Oh, okay.
And the music is by Elton John and Tim Rice, so it's very Disney.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's good. Fun time. So the 2 different families is like a prince and a slave girl, who is also a princess, but she's been taken into slavery. And then there's a love triangle thing happening with another.
I mean, as always.
Of course. It may have been made by Disney. I can't actually remember.
I think it was.
I'd have to look it up. That's probably why we got tickets to it, because our choir director had like connections with Disney.
Oh.
We went on trips every year,
Mm-hmm.
and 4 of those that I went on were to Disney World.
Wow.
So, because
All
we
right.
always had connections there.
Oh, I think that's gonna be it.
Did good.
You done did do it.
People are like, did you just say Nani? Yes.
Nani?
Eh?
Nani?
Nani the fuck?
Okay. That is it for this stream. We went for 3.5 hours.
Wow.
Sure, we took a break in there for some food, but that's still 3.5 hours full of plenty of arts. So we got Mewtwo, Mega X and Y, and Tyranitar, and Mega Tyranitar, and Mega Sharpedo, Mega Camerupt, Keldeo, that's his name. And then we also got Zekrom and Reshiram done. So, cool. A good 9 Pokemon. So these 9 will be uploaded to all the social medias, including ShawnFlowers.tumblr.com, within the next half hour to an hour. It was a good time. And that's all this stream is going to be. But upcoming streams, let's see. I guess
This Friday, for sure.
yes, this Friday for sure. There's going to be another Pokemon or Kingdom Hearts premiere at 5 o'clock, because we are already beating the new world that we got to this episode today.
Woo.
So we'll be completing that. And then at 6 p.m., directly after that episode, we will be streaming Kingdom Hearts 3 minigames. It will be time for us to go to all the worlds and finish fighting all the Flans.
Oh, yeah!
Fight them in a frenzious fashion.
So many Flan friends.
And then there's also other mini games throughout all the worlds. Like, we need to go back and do some sledding, and we also need to run around some giant robots again, along with some other things here and there, and
Yep.
probably see if we can't take out that ghost ship from the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like a secret boss, sort of. I don't know. So that's going to be happening this Friday at 6 p.m., which is 1 hour after the premiere, which happens at 5 p.m.
And that'll be on Twitch.
Yes, the premiere will be on YouTube, and then we'll be switching over to Twitch, and we'll make sure to post links and stuff like that in that video. And other than that, there is a high possibility that I'll stream more Pokemon art this week. Probably whenever I work on these, I'll just hit the go live button. There's a good chance I won't be talking, but these streams might just show up at random times, probably in the middle of the night, to be honest.
Just suddenly see you go live at 3 a.m.
Yep. I mean, yep. Either way, that's going to be it for this stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Tuss, for joining us, and for the 2 donations. Thank you, Smudgemellow, for that 1 donation. Thank you, Tennelle, for being here.
Yay!
And that's going to be it. So goodbye, everyone.
Bye, chat!
Bye!